Good morning. We're already to day 3. How's it going for you? I have been through my morning stuff. I had my meditation. I've got a little bit of a food challenge today because I'm actually going out to eat. I'm taking my granddaughters to see the musical Six. I'm super excited about it. We're all big Tudor Henry VIII fans, but I'll be eating out. So I went ahead and looked at the menu online to begin with and chose what's closest to Whole Foods I could find. And luckily, this is kind of a new Southern restaurant, so they've got a lot of vegetables and meats, and I was able to put together a dinner that sounds like really good, but also pretty whole food centric for a restaurant. Okay, here are our challenges for today. Okay, the first one, clarity. I want you to clean something that just doesn't get cleaned that often. We've all got things like this under our beds. Pull the cushions off your couch. How long has it been since you really vacuumed behind the couch cushions? God knows what's under there. The hood over your stove just collects ungodly amounts of grease and things like that. If you've got a ceiling fan, wiping down the paddles, these are just not things we clean on a regular basis, and they can get alarmingly nasty. I took on a doozy today. I am wiping down the baseboards for the entire apartment. I have already done the bathroom and bedroom, and when I get back from the play, I'm going to do the kitchen, God help me, and living area. But it's amazing what comes out of this. I mean, I just wiped down this one tiny part, and it's embarrassing. This is how much hair came out. So if you've got a pet, just the amount of hair that can get into crevices like under counters and along baseboards, it's unbelievable. So take one of those things that you don't clean that often, clean it today. It is pretty gratifying, I'll admit it. Second thing for gratitude, we've already thanked a person older than us, like a coach or a teacher, someone who's helped us in the past. Today I want you to think about someone younger than you that you'd like to thank. Because actually, if you're a senior citizen, younger people are probably helping you all the time. Now, I think a lot of times they're doing that in the context of their job. So we don't really think about actually thanking them. But we should, because certainly there's a different level to how well people do their jobs. And anyone who does a great job, who gives you customer service, who is attentive and professional and responsible, they deserve to be thanked no matter what their age, whether you're paying them or not. And I think a lot of times these people who help us are kind of in a technology or possibly car repair type area. Might be something to do with our health. Almost everybody that works in my doctor's office looks like a teenager. But the point is, we might not stop to thank them, but some of them are great. Like the guy who is my kind of troubleshooter on my phone and computer, my tech guy. I have really made a point this morning. I've already done it. I went online to where he works and gave a rave review using his name, and I also found the name of the manager of that branch of the We Fix It place. And I'm going to write a note just saying how great he is, because it can matter so much if you not only say thank you, but express that thanks in a way that their boss knows about it or their company knows about it. And people who do a good job deserve to be told they're doing a good job. I think the problem is a lot of times, by the time I see this guy, I'm already exasperated. I don't go in there on a good day. I go in there on a day I can't get my phone or computer to work. So I hope I haven't been short with him, but I hope this will also thank him. And if you don't have anybody in that category that you can think of, thank someone who you follow on podcast or YouTube. It means so much to me when people thank me for my content. So it doesn't have to be someone you've had a face-to-face interaction with. If you follow someone on YouTube for a while, you've really enjoyed their content in whatever form they put it out. Just a thank you. You don't know how much it means. It means a lot in terms of the algorithm, but it means a lot personally, because a lot of times we feel like we're screaming in the void. So find someone who's helped you in that kind of way today and say thank you. It will make their day, and it might make your day a little bit better too. Okay, here's your favor for your future self. I want you to call and make an appointment for something that you've been putting off. We all have something like this. You don't want to get a colonoscopy. You don't want to get the mammogram. A lot of them are medical. You can't remember how long it's been since you've been to your dermatologist or your eye doctor. You know that there is a test that's pending. You don't want to have it. Today, call and schedule it. Or sometimes these things, again, are connected to finances. There's something that you know you need to do, and you're just like, ugh, blah, I don't want to do it. Maybe, you filed a tax extension. Today's the day to get on top of it. Call your accountant, call your financial planner, get an appointment, start moving on this thing that's kind of hanging over your head. Maybe you know you need to update your will, something like that. It's so easy to put these things off, but you feel so good when you get them knocked out. Or maybe it is another thing that's connected to technology. I need at some point to buy an iPad. My computer's just about kaput. And so I made an appointment this morning to go into the Apple store and just begin. I'm not sure I'm going to buy it yet because, like I said, I'm trying to be financially responsible for the next few months and put off any purchases that I can. But I think it'd be really helpful for me to make sure that an iPad can do everything I need it to do to get an idea of prices and start planning towards that. So, whatever phone call you are stalling on making, because you don't really want to have, and who would, that colonoscopy or that tax audit, or God forbid, go into some sort of tech situation and try and figure it out. Go ahead and at least make the appointment. Get it on the books. If you've got it on the books, you're much more likely to do it. So that is my day so far. I'm sure I'll have fun at 6, and I'll check in with you tonight. Have a good one.
I don't think my experiment of filming in darkness worked too hot last night. But anyway, I am getting ready to go to bed. I'm going to turn the light off and kind of start easing down. I'll admit, one of the hardest things for me is actually going without media for that hour before I go to bed. Of all the things we've done, that's been the most challenging one for me. Also, the floorboards, I did not finish them today. We had a great time at 6, and I got back and I did a little bit more, but I'm going to finish them another day. That was tough. So anyway, wrap on day 3. Tomorrow's the last day, and you'll be relieved to know it's easy peasy. I didn't do anything that involves getting on your hands and knees and cleaning your floorboards. It must have been nuts. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow.